recorded. So if there's anything you did not get, thank you very much, Mr. Larry K. Thank you for the heads up. So let me know if there's anything you did not get. Let me know before we proceed. I think that's this aspect we are treating is the most important aspect. Other aspects are really they are very short. They are very short because I'll be honest with you. It's not about how far. It is about how well you are doing this business because a lot of people we have 40 outlets, 50, 100 outlets, and they will still be making loss on them because they don't know how to do proper reconciliation to know how much is coming in. Because sometimes when I even sit down in a day and I look at banks, I'll be like, wow, these banks are trying because even running a POS business and the kind of strategy employees will be developing to make sure they steal from you, you want to wonder that how are banks coping. So, but you just have to make sure you do your thing. So you just have to make sure you do your thing. So and you make sure your business is running. So business in general is very challenging. So it's very challenging. So and you don't when you are doing business, you don't you can't be lazy. So lazy people can't do business because sometimes you want to sleep, but hey boy, there's account to do. If you did not do accounts, money go lost. So that's business for you. You have to just put in the extra effort it requires so that your business will be feeding you while you are asleep. So your business will be feeding you while you are asleep. So so do we
Thank
have
you very much.
questions? You're welcome. All right. Do we have questions?
Can we proceed now?
All right. So in the absence of question, now let's proceed. If you have any question after the class, you can kindly private chat me. I love chat better than call because I love to kind of I'm a kind of a I love quietness. So even my phone, I don't put it in ringing mode, so I put it in silent. So if you call me and say, Mr. Tokwe, I did not pick my call, probably I'm not looking at the face of my phone because I love to just keep quiet and let everything be quiet. So do we have any live? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Finish.
All
I
right.
enjoy it.
So let's go to the next one. So let's go to the next one. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Now the next thing is let me check the next thing on the agenda. So the next thing is okay. We all know that the POS business for most part of the country is going into is becoming what everyone and their younger brother or elder brother wants to be doing now. Somebody was telling me today that it was yesterday that we are going to get to a point now that every house in this country we have POS. I was like, okay, I think the person is on the call. That every house we have POS, just like the way they have professor in every house. They said they have professor in every house in Ekiti. I have not confirmed that. If there's anybody from Ekiti here, let's know. So the POS will be for everybody. So it's very normal because anywhere people see opportunity in this country, they want to quickly come in. To be honest, we are not rich in this country, so anywhere we see that we can be rich, we all go there to make our money. So if they say they discover gold in one town now, come and see how the king of that town will be rich. So that's the way it is in this country now. So but as an entrepreneur, for each and every one of us, what this means is that it will be reducing the number of profits we make. Now let's say when you were alone before, you were making 10,000, 8,000. When somebody comes and join you, no, I don't know, no matter how much entrepreneurship skill you might think you have, your profits will
Yes,
reduce. So it's not
I swear.
it's, it's natural. So your profits will reduce no matter how much you try to say, oh, I have customer service skill, I have something. So your profits will reduce because
But on that issue now, what do you think that we can be doing now?
I'll get to that aspect. So no matter how much customer care,
Hello?
hello, hello, am I still okay? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear
Hello?
me? Am I still online?
Network is breaking.
Okay. Hello, am I still online? Hello, am I still online?
Yes, you are online.
Right. So so there are some. What was I saying? So what was I saying? Sorry. So no matter no no matter no matter
Let them think to
how
make their
vibrant
countries
you
in
think you are,
federal.
you still have some people setting up shop beside you. Somebody was saying, somebody set up shop beside me, and he's somebody we used to talk, talk. And he's somebody we used to discuss together. I was like, it's part of life. Oh. If some people will even come and put skills beside you, they are your friend, but they will still, in fact, one, okay, don't let me, it's not time to tell you stories. So a man that was just asking me is my neighbor in one of my outlets. He used to say, how's this thing? How's so. The next thing I saw was that he went to another outlet of mine and he opened kiosk beside it. Till date, he's still there. So, so it's just part of business. So it's part of business. As they used to say, it's not personal, it's business. So but as a business, what does this mean for us all? So it means we need to one we need to further develop our our customer service skills. So if you are coming late before, always come early now. So because this is the time where a lot of people that there are some most areas most POS don't come out early, and I've seen that is people that comes out early that make a lot of money before every other person comes out, because people that are going to work, that are traveling early in the morning, they want to withdraw, they want to send money, and if you are there very early, you'll be able to catch in on your opportunity. And don't go too much early, because too much early is just like going at night. So if you are going around 6 a.m., my brother, you are still going at night. Oh. And anything can happen. Armed robbery can happen. So so you have to be very, very careful. So if you go around past 7 to 8, that's still okay. So for you, so that's still okay. Now I think I'm seeing one of my boss on the call. So but I'm not sure if he's the one. Okay, well, let's see. So so that's 2022. Okay, I'll answer a question later. Okay, let's, if you have any question, please keep dropping it. Keep dropping them. So so what we can do too, number two, is that we'll always make sure you have cash on ground. As I've said earlier, having enough cash on ground, don't have too much cash on ground for you not to be a target for those that want to steal from you, and don't have too little cash on ground, so that customers will not say, hey, we come to your site today, we not see cash, we come tomorrow, no cash. Which kind of business are you running? So don't do that. So try to, for most of us that have been in the business for a month or two, you will have known the pattern that, okay, on so day, people used to withdraw more, people used to deposit more on this day. So we can use all this data to know, or maybe you don't have the data, you can just use your discretion to know, okay, this is the amount people withdraw, this is the amount people deposit on so particular day. So which is what we can do. So that's number two. Number three is there are a lot of they are competitive. You have to know what pricing suits you. So for most of us that are already in the business before, I think most of us will have adjusted our price. So not really reduce your price. So most of us will have adjusted our price to meet customers' demand. Let's say, for example, you have an outlet that's in a student area. So there are some student area that they charge 20 naira per thousand, 30 naira per thousand. So you can just find a you can find you can position your price in a way that is not too low and it's not too high for people. So or you can charge whatever everybody is charging if you it will still be good for you. So you just have to make sure you compete with people not based on if you are going to charge whatever everybody is charging, just make sure you compete with people not based on what the not based on price, but based on customer relationship. So if everybody is charging the same thing, something must put you forward as a business person. So that probably that will be the time you come to work, the way you attend to your employee, and other things like that that comes around, and your the stability of the network of the POS you're using. So make sure you find a good POS that's stable, and the SIM card or anything you are trying to use to connect with the POS should be very very strong. So it should be very 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 strong. So now but what's the trend I'm seeing now, and I want us to contribute. Everyone, if we have any contribution, I want us to contribute now. So the trend I'm seeing now in this business is that uh, the people that are making money now at the moment, and the people that are staying strong during this time where competition is increasing, they are the people that are doing other things apart from POS business. That they have, okay, let's say they have an electronic store, so and they are doing POS on the side, or let's say they have which other thing, maybe they've been doing communication business before, the telecommunication business before, and they have POS business on the side too. Okay, maybe they have a supermarket. Yes, supermarket is working very well, and they have a POS on the side. So those are the ones I see making not they are not really making too much money, but they are making sustainable profits in this business at this time. Because when you look at this, though this is not general for every part of the country, because there are some parts of the country at the moment that they are still the competition rate is not too much. For example, the southeast, the south, I know, okay, or let me say I think the competition there is not as much as what we have in the southwest. Also in the northeast, northwest, the competition is not as much as what we have in the southwest here. So so that so that's what I noticed. So there are a lot of people that are making wave that are still able to compete during this time are people that, okay, personally, like there are people that personally they have other things they are doing to support what they have, and these are people that have capital to take them. Because if you borrow money and the person that borrow you money says, I need my money back, my brother, you will not even think of competition. What will be in your head is, hey, how will I return this money? Oh? So how will I return this money? So some people that already have that capital, they are they are making they are still staying strong during this time, though not that they are really making more profit than those of us that are just focused on the POS business for you. So, but I want us to also give contribution on where we think the POS business is going in our own area, and where we think is going to be. So, and what we personally are doing. So, what we are personally doing before I now bring out what me personally I'm doing. Okay, let's have contribution. Where do you think the POS business is going at the moment? Where do you going and what?
Hello,
Yeah.
hello,
Hello.
hello. So one of the points that you just said now, that those people that are so strong in this business are those people that have other things they are doing.
Yes.
I think for us to be more stable and strong in this business, we must have something to support the POS. The POS is
Okay.
not something you can just stand on that it is enough for you, because there are really a lot of hazard, a
Yes.
lot
Yes.
of things that can happen that can just wreck you without even knowing within just short time. So one must have something separate that we can support it. That even though say if you are having issue with POS business, so the other thing won't affect your life personally. So I think those people that have other things are the more stronger in this business, and those are just focused on POS only.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Larry, for that. So, okay, let's have more contribution. Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Hello, Mr. Quinn. Mr. Quinde, we are
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. What I can just say is that, like my mother said, doing something with the prayers, those are the ones that will be stronger in this business. Do you understand? And then
Okay.
I still want to ask a question now
Okay.
concerning those of us that are not in school area. Do you understand?
Okay.
So do you think reducing the price maybe 20 naira per 1,000 naira, is it a good idea
No, it's a
or
bad
not?
one.
Because
It's a bad idea because you don't have the volume to justify that. People that are staying in student area, if they do 20 naira times 100, that's something. But you that you are just outside, if what if all the transaction you will do for that day they are 1,000 naira? that means, that means you will make 200 naira per day. And your employee will be like, Oga, Oṣù ti fẹ́ parí o, the month is almost end. You'd be like, on top to 200 naira that you are bringing. So I think customers are willing to pay 100, even though, in fact, in student area, a lot of customers are willing to pay even 100 naira for per 5,000. Like for every 5,000 interval, they are still willing to pay 100 naira for that, because at present, the pricing structure I see that most people are using is 100 naira for every 5,000. That is 5,000 is 100 naira. Anything from 5,000 to 10,000 is 200, and that has been the standard for for quite some time now, because that was what first money did. Well, that was a fantastic thing first money did for us when they came into this market. So they were the ones that kind of regulate the price in the market then. So which is the price most of us are now using now. Okay, I think we have two people in the waiting room. Okay, so which is the price most of us are using now. So so don't reduce your charges. It is if you are charging that amount 100 naira per 5,000, that's the lowest you should go. So but if you are in a student environment and people are already charging that amount, don't go too low and don't go too high. Put your own in the middle, or you charge the same thing as everybody, and make sure you compete on other grounds. So let's
What I just noticed is that those people that reduce their price are just in two aspects of people. One of them are those people that have much capital, and the second person are those that are doing other businesses in the same location. So two of them are those people that reduce their prices. Are you getting it? So if you are just the type that are just doing only POS alone, I don't believe you have the guts to just reduce your price. Because if you reduce your price, I will just tell you that at the end of the month, you won't the expected profit won't come to your business as you.
yes, yes. So right from time, reducing price is not a good strategy. But a lot of people are just they are just willing to do anything. They're just willing to do anything just to in the name of sending you out of your business. But they are only going to send themselves out of the business, while you are making strategic plan to price your your service in a normal way. So none of us, they brought notification again. Oh, we only have 10 minutes left. So none of us is going. I said we should also share what we are doing, like what are we also doing on the side, so that others will also gain from it. I'm going to share with you what I'm doing on the side. Uh, so if you have anything you are doing on the side, let's know. Let's know. POS family needs your help. Tell us. We want to make money. It's not easy in this country. I can see that some people are doing something, but they don't want to tell us. It's good though. Like me, like Mr. Samuel that's eating that did not call us that we should come and eat. So personally, what I'm doing is some of us already on this call already know what it is. So I call it the sub aggregatorship program. So is a program like aggregator. Some of us know who an aggregator is. An aggregator is kind of a contract staff for not really a staff but a contract person for all this MMO. They are usually the ones that the MMO give POS out to, and they tell them to go and find agents that will collect the POS. So, but most of the time, all these companies all pay money coins and others. To get the aggregatorship is quite hard because as an aggregator, they pay you commission on everybody you bring, on every transaction they do. But not all of us can have that kind of access to become an aggregator, or for a start we might not have the access to become aggregator. But what I did is that because I'm an aggregator for some platforms like OPay, Kudi, and some others like that. So what I did is that I created a platform for sub aggregators whereby people like you and I can join the sub aggregatorship program and still get POS for people and make money from it. I think the next network is breaking. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. So like people like you and I can still make money by giving people POS. So we call it the sub aggregatorship program. And there are a lot of people. I think we have let me check the group now. I think we have about check aggregator. I think we have more than close to 50 people on the group already. Okay, we have 59 people on the group, close to 60 people on the group. So and a lot of these people they are making money every day by just getting people POS. There are people that make 50,000, extra 50,000 monthly from doing just this. So, and as time goes on, they also become aggregator themselves and they make more money from it. So that's basically what I'm doing. So other things I'm doing are actually they are not working yet. So when they work, my POS family are the ones that will know first. So you guys will be the ones to know first. So I'll be sharing them. But for now, it's the subaggregatorship stuff that's working. So because if you give people POS, though if you are comfortable with giving people POS that are in your town, fine, that are not close to your shop, fine, you can give them. But if you also have access to other people that are not in your town. Like today, tomorrow morning, I'm still going to send POS to Worry. I've sent POS to Bauchi, to Nasarawa, to just name it, anywhere in the country. I've sent POS to. Thanks to the internet. So a lot of us have WhatsApp. We have all these tools that we can use to market. So and POS is a very very hot cake product that people want to get. So and if you are coming in and giving them the opportunity to get POS, they will really really appreciate it. So let me share the link to join the group. So we always have meeting. We always have classes like this to for sub aggregators too, because our time, as I can see here, we only have 5 minutes left. So let me drop the group the link here, so you can quickly join from there. So and ask whatever question you have from there. So join the meeting link. The network isn't favorable. What could be the minimum of cash for an outlet? Okay, somebody asked that what could be the minimum or maximum cash for an outlet. So the minimum cash you can give, let's say 30,000 naira, depending on your traffic. The maximum should be maximum square, a bit cube, a bit something like that. Maximum raised to power 4 should be 100,000. That is, if the place is well secured, and nowhere is secure in this country again. So nowhere is secure in this country again. So I normally like to just give employee 50,000. 50,000 is even much. That's for places that have high traffic. I give them 40,000, they will be okay because people will still bring deposits for them. But it depends on your area. But don't give any employee more than 100,000. No matter, I don't want to know how much people are withdrawing. So if anybody wants to withdraw 200,000, let the person call. Let employee call you. People that want to withdraw bigger volume should most of them usually wait to a little bit, or you should make arrangements for such something if you usually have bigger withdrawal requests. So just make arrangements with a store, maybe somebody that's selling all this coke and other stuff, all this stuff, yeah, that they can be getting cash from. Okay. Mama ATM, I've not used their products once, but I've seen their adverts. Mrs. Adenike, are you using them? About the Mama ATM, okay, you are using them. Okay, how has been their network? Or what aspect do you, in terms of reliability, in terms of maybe they will carry your money and run? I think they have a strong hold, but I'm not sure of their network because I've not even patronized any agent that's using them and I've not used their service. But I've seen their banner up and down, and I believe they should, at least they should produce something good based on what I'm seeing. Or if you have any other, if you have a counter, let us know so I can at least reach out to some people and ask ask uh, what we can do. If you have any challenge, always share so we can find solution to it. So I can see that their network is okay, but their commission fee is alarming. Okay, you can always get other POS terminals. Okay, you can chat me up after this call, though I will go to sleep. Maybe tomorrow morning I will respond to chat. So that we'll be able to find a better solution. So you tell me their pricing because this call we only have 1 minute 56 seconds. So now so the channels I use personally, I use Kudi, I use OPay, I use Money Points, I used to use Banker too. Then I use which other platform? I used to use Pay Center too. So those ones are good. They are good. I just released an article this evening about. I believe all of us on this call we already joined. We already took my online class. If you've not, you are missing out. You are missing out on a cheap opportunity, a very cheap opportunity because I've made the class free of charge, and I must tell you, probably there are some people on this call that have paid for the class in the past. So I've dropped the link on the group on the chat here where you can join, you can take advantage because it's a video course that people used to pay 30,000 naira for, but I've made it for free. So, but it might not be free for life, but for now, you get everything for free. I've explained everything, most of the things we discussed on this call. I've explained everything there. So, and I've put some materials, some pricing structure that people use for deposit and withdrawal, and some the logbook format I use to take record. Everything is in the course, so for free. So just click on that link, that POS business class link, and get the course for free and go through it. It will really help you a lot. It will really help you a lot. Mr. James, thank you very much. Thank you. So thank you. Then no, I'm not an aggregator for money points, but I usually connect people to money point. I think they will be kicking us out of the meeting any